stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest finally in the building. My guy, Leigh Paris in the building. Li in the building.
Yeah, we here.
Where in Li?
Baldwin.
Baldwin? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We from like the same place.
Place.
Why'd I be forgetting that we both from Baldwin?
Because you're a little bit older than me. I was in middle school when you graduated.
Where are you?
I think so.
How old are you?
23 now.
Oh, yeah, I'm 4 years older than you.
I was, I think, 8th grade when you graduated. 12th grade. You was probably 12th grade. I was in 8th. I was right behind you.
2008. Yeah, I graduated high school 2014.
18 for me.
Yeah, that's why we never crossed paths.
Just missed each other.
But we made it here though, right?
Yeah, man.
Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too, bro.
How you been?
Shit, good. Can't complain.
A lot of good stuff going on. You out here causing mass super spreader events. Project with Moolah out now.
Yeah, Boys in Motion.
Right. You know, I've been ready to have you on the show for a minute, right? But then there was like a brief period of time, right, where you and I think we saw each other over the summertime.
Always
at Godspeed's party.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you and I were talking about it because you hadn't been dropping for like a little bit. Like you kind of went like a little silent.
Yeah.
On everything. Like what was going on during like that time?
Summertime.
Yeah.
I
summertime, and I guess before that, whenever you was kind of like in that mode where you were like kind of quiet on the music.
Really what it was is I just released like a Heartbreak project early in the year in March. Mm-hmm. And I was really just trying to gear up to see what I'm going to do for the summer. I didn't want to drop a tape. I just wanted to put out singles and like see what they did. Yeah. So I was just putting out song by song, video with videos. Right. You know how that go. Yeah. And then we just came out with some shit end of the year. Okay. So it wasn't like you was trying to take a break or... Nah, I don't take no breaks. Right. Impossible. When you started, did you start when you was in high school at Baldwin? I started in middle school. Okay, word. Yeah. In the closet, the closet with the hanging mic, or? Yep. I started in like a bedroom. First song I recorded was like a basement bedroom. Mm-hmm. And quickly I got into a studio though, cause my mother, she believed in me, and she had told my cousin like, "Yo, your little cousin is fire. Like manage him." So. You know, he's way older than me, so he already was connected with everybody. So it was nothing for him to get me in the studio or get me professional, like, you know, work behind my shit. So when I came out the gate, it's kind of like, it looked like I had a machine behind me, like, had cover arts, had video shoots, and, you know, that type of shit. Right. Is that machine still with you? Or is it like a little different now? He's family. Okay. He's not, like, managing me, but he's always with me, facts. Right. Did you ever do, like, because I remember back in school, like, they had, like, the talent shows and... Yeah, like hell that. Yeah. Did you ever do it? By the time I did the talent show, I was already lit, so they were singing the song. Okay, like it wasn't really like organic. Like it was kind of like I went away and got my numbers elsewhere, and then I came back to the school, did the talent show. But hell yeah. Yeah, I always wish that like since we went to the same high school, I always wish that there was like a better system for like education and music. There too. It's kind of like a gray area. It's like I got everything I did in music outside of school. Yeah. You know how that go. Unless you like choir or like the generic, like, you know, choir, band, orchestra, like they didn't really have But it's crazy because you know how school is. Like I was the first kid to start rapping where I'm from, so everybody was listening off rep. So I always felt the love from my hometown, from my school. Like they was my first fans. Word. Right. Yeah, I think it's cool that like, you know, when I had like Just Moolah and all them, they all came through, and then obviously like Chow, Lonnie, and shit. Yeah. Like I think it's cool when I get to have these moments. Actually, it was funny because, and I'm sorry, Lonnie, for bringing this up, right? Because Lonnie gets mad every time I bring this up, but Lonnie did it to himself for real. Like when Lonnie was talking about like Long Island music, right? Yeah. He was like, it's only us doing this shit, right? But he's not. But like the thing is, like Lonnie at the time, and Lonnie at the time wasn't wrong, right? In the sense of like. He was more so talking about like the new people, like the younger people who were making music out of Long Island, and not really in a sense like trying to disrespect what came before. Right. But it's interesting when you see like kind of like the gap in terms of like what had come before out of LI and what those people were making, and then like kind of like now. What like, you know, everybody is making now, right? And I don't think anybody should take offense to like the new shit either. It's just different. But it's like, you know, it's like kind of like with everything, like everybody hates on like. Well, not everybody, but like the previous generation, there's always going to be people who will be like, oh, the new shit trash. And then people hate what they don't understand. And that too, yeah. People also like followers. So once everybody else likes it, now they gain a liking to it. Right. It's like Ice Spice.
Ice Spice came out, everybody's like, oh, this is horrible.
This is whack, Munch is whack, and then just came out with the other shits,
and then everybody loves that shit. With you too, and like just obviously being from LA, do you kind of feel like do you feel what am I trying to ask here? Maybe like the support, like that level of support now, or like that level of like now there's like more eyes on it too.
Definitely feel like Long Island is not. What is that anymore? We kind of like people know about Long Island. They respect Long Island, what we got going on. At first, I'm not gonna lie. Besides my hometown and the people who like was with me going to school, all my fans and my streams and everything came from the boroughs.
Yeah,
everything, the viral, everything came from Facebook, Instagram, but all from Brooklyn and Bronx, different places. It wasn't Long Island. Like the city really blew me up first. Right. And then Long Island was like, oh, he's from here.
Right.
But yeah.
I think that's how everything is though. Like I feel like when I first met like Chow and them like 4 years ago, at the old studio, like I didn't know that they was from LA. They didn't know that I was from there. Right. And then
that's news to me. I think I found out about a year ago.
Yeah.
From Borough. I'm like, what?
Meanwhile, all of us grew up in like the same like 5-minute radius from
It's crazy because
radius from each other.
I knew them though. Me and Chow made music 2014.
Right.
We've been cool.
Right, because y'all about the same age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to everybody. I've been to Eddie P, Lonnie, everybody over there.
Right.
Yeah.
And I had noticed like with your projects too, because I was like when I was getting ready for this interview last night, like between like 5,500 Heartbreaks and Love or Hate Me, there was that like 3-year gap too. But like obviously this year you've been consistent with that project, the project with Mula, right? Like going forward into like obviously the new year and beyond, like is this now like are you in that space where it's like, all right, I'm gonna do these multiple projects a year now, or like where's kind of like your head at in like artistically, like and even with your sound and like doing new things too?
I think right now I'm definitely on like a hiatus. Not a hiatus, wrong word. I'm really on like a run to where I wanna definitely drop like multiple projects a year, 2, 3, 4 projects a year. But I think back in the day, what it was is like I didn't want to oversaturate, just have like 30 projects out and none of them went anywhere. It's kind of like I wanted everything I dropped to be a staple and to mean something. Like every project you see, I got it tatted on me.
Right.
So like every time I dropped, it means something to me. It was like important. I made sure the features were right. I made sure it's like the sound I wanted to go with. But I think now I'm getting so versatile that like I think I'll be like separating my projects by the sound. Cause like I like to do a lot of shit. I don't like to box myself in. So it's like I have like alter egos and shit.
Right.
And that's what like the mode is. Like the mode is like me being retarded. Like cause I'm like my friends know. They the only ones that know. Like I'm mad funny. I make jokes all day long. I be acting retarded all day long. Excuse my language. You know how that.
Yeah.
But I act stupid all day. And that's really what the mode is. The mode was me dumbing that shit down. Like, just putting everything, like, I was laughing, recording half of my verses, like, between each punch in, I'm weak. Like, I was really just having fun, and that's really what it was. And shout out to Moolah, because I probably would have never put that shit out if it wasn't for him. Like, I have so much unreleased music. It's like, I don't be putting out everything. And he was like, nah, bro, put this shit out. Yeah.
And that's how that project
goes. But, like, I have heartbreak shit. I love, like, singing and shit. So that's like one of my egos, and then I got like kind of like the not rage, but like I love SoundCloud music still. Yeah. Like that was my beginning. I started on SoundCloud. I first went viral on SoundCloud, so like the plug-in B sound, like I love that shit. So I do a lot of that, and then I also can rap. Like I could really rap. So I have like my real rap songs, and then I have like my in between, like
yeah,
everything.
What's like the ego that you going for on the next project?
Definitely, I want to go back to that SoundCloud shit. But like, how it's mainstream now?
Yeah, some respects.
It's mainstream now.
Like the rage shit, or you mean like the plug and
like
shit?
Like the voice changing and shit like that. Like the ad-libs, like but and all that shit. Like like I feel like that shit is coming back to the forefront. Like you see a lot of people going back like to that sound. Like even Yachty with like the new shit he's been dropping. Yachty's my boy, but like the new shit he's been dropping, it's going back to like that old feel. It was like more fun. And not trying to make like a hit record. Yeah.
So that's where you kind of want to like go this actually with the new music and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
How did Gospel get in the equation of this?
Gospel was a friend of my sister's best friend.
Got it.
So he saw me young, like coming up, and when he told my sister like, nah, I want to be a DJ.
Gospel, how old are you?
No, he wasn't young.
No, I know, that's why I said that. Nah, I know, but the way he just tried to clown us is crazy. He said when he saw me when I was young, like you like 30 something.
What was I, like,
that was crazy,
16?
right? I'm not tweaking.
Probably like when I was 16.
That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Go ahead.
It's
Anyway,
crazy, yeah. I was like 16, and he told my sister like, "Yo, I want to be his DJ." And he ain't take no question for like he ain't take no for answer. He used to always pull up. Anytime I had a show, he was there.
Yeah.
You know, and we just ran this shit since then. Like he always came around and would like get good content of me. He's a great content creator.
Right.
Like good videos, just like walking into the show and the crowd and the recaps and I always appreciated his vision. So like I always kept him close. And now he's basically my manager.
Right. Yeah. That's what he said.
I trust his word.
I said, "You management now?" He said, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right."
Always, everything
I was like,
goes
all
through
right.
him. I annoy the fuck out of him.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. I'm looking at you, Matthew Ali, but
Yeah.
I understand. Trust me, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. But I mean, but we do it because we love y'all sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when are we getting the next project?
I say before Valentine's Day.
Before Valentine's
Or on
Day.
Valentine's Day. I'll probably come out with some
Are you
love
gonna
shit.
marry yourself to that date? You sure?
Yeah, why not? I love making
Well, you
like
gonna
love
stress him
songs.
out.
I love making songs for the ladies, bro. Like that's
Right.
where I started.
Yeah.
Like singing and making shit like for the ladies, bro. So like that's always gonna be my sound. I love dropping music like around that time.
Okay, word. So project, hopefully Valentine's. I'm gonna say hopefully because you never know.
You know how that goes.
But hopefully Valentine's Day. What else we have cooking that the people gotta be on the lookout for this year?
Shit, merch. We got merch on the way. Whole lot of shows coming soon. You know, me and Speed, you know, keep an eye out for him. He's always throwing parties and we always taking the mic and going crazy and just having fun with this shit, bro. Really just
Bro, always
letting
in
it
the
be
back
organic.
with the Casa bottle too.
Always in the back with
Always.
the Casa, bro. You see me.
I know.
Hey, yo, Gay, you
I've
want a
been there.
shot?
I've been there. Absolutely.
Who want a shot? Like, come have fun. Come get in that mode.
Word, man. Well,
Yeah.
look, pleasure having you here. By the time people see this, freestyles out now. Go check those
Yes.
out. Before we get up out of here, anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you, all that good stuff. Now's the time to do it. This camera on the right here.
All right, go check me out, man. Everywhere. LeighParis, Leigh Paris, straight out of LI. We on Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify. You name it, we on it. Google me. We outside.
There you go. Make sure you go check out everything he has out now. Make sure you go follow him. Go run up the projects. Go run up the freestyle. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love the street, sports free. But y'all right now. That's till next time. Leigh Paris on the radar. We out. Bow. My God, love.